At 8 p.m. on Sunday, your brain releases a massive surge of stress hormones that warps your perception of time. When you repeat the exact same office routine all week, your brain logs almost zero distinct memories. So on Friday evening, every single new moment feels rich, exciting, and stretched out. But by Saturday, you slip right back into passive scrolling and routine chores, making hours evaporate. Then Sunday hits, and your mind starts panicking about tomorrow's workload hours before it arrives. This anticipatory anxiety floods your system with adrenaline, forcing your internal sense of time into hyperdrive. You end up grieving the weekend while you are still right in the middle of it. And suddenly it's Monday morning, starting the cycle all over again. Which day hits you the hardest? Your brain is actually a terrible clock, and it tricks you using something called memory density. When every second is packed with news sites, your hippocampus stamps high-definition memory markers everywhere. Looking back, your mind sees a massive stack of memories and assumes that took forever. Shift to Sunday afternoon. 6 straight hours on the couch leaves your brain with almost nothing to save. So it squishes those 6 long hours into one single, pathetic memory file. You glance at the sun, and suddenly 4 p.m. instantly becomes 8 p.m. Then the dread kicks in, firing off stress hormones that spike your heart rate like a caveman facing a predator. Your body literally prepares to fight a wild beast, when all you have is a simple morning meeting. You try to fight back by stealing time from the night, sticking your face in a glowing screen until 2 a.m. Psychologists call this revenge bedtime procrastination, an irrational attempt to delay tomorrow. But staying up late tricks your brain into thinking Sunday night is lasting longer, while completely ruining your sleep. By 3 a.m., sleep deprivation mixes with cortisol, turning mild work worry into existential catastrophe. To actually slow weekend time down, you need to break your brain's prediction engine. When you do something completely unexpected on Sunday afternoon, your brain slams on the memory brakes. A brand new experience creates a thick cluster of fresh neural timestamps, making 4 p.m. feel like a rich, full day. Even a short walk down an unfamiliar street tricks your mind into expanding Sunday night. But even if you trick your brain, your body has a second, hidden biological trap. It's called the social jet lag loop, caused by shifting your sleep schedule by just 2 hours on weekends. Sleeping in on Sunday morning literally resets your internal master clock to a completely different time zone. So when your alarm screams on Monday morning, your organs are still stuck in deep midnight mode. But here's the dirty secret. Companies secretly count on this exact biological confusion. Modern office cultures rely on your Sunday anxiety to get you prepping for work on your own unpaid time. You start checking emails at 7 p.m. on Sunday, giving away your free evening without even realizing it. By the time your head hits the pillow, you've already worked a half day for 0 extra pay. But the real damage isn't just lost time. It's what Sunday stress does to your immunity. Chronic weekend dread spikes your baseline cortisol, effectively shutting down your body's defensive white blood cells. That's why people frequently catch sudden colds right before Monday morning. Scientists call this the letdown effect, where your immune system crashes the instant you try to relax. So your body spends all of Sunday night fighting off fake mental threats instead of real infections. To break this physical death spiral, neuroscientists suggest creating an aggressive Sunday anchor. By scheduling your absolute favorite hobby exclusively for Sunday at 8 p.m., you force your brain to anticipate pleasure instead of panic. It rewires the threat detection center, turning that terrifying countdown into something your mind actually craves. So instead of huddling in panic, you are eating hot pizza and playing games right at 8 p.m. Chasing pure joy floods your system with dopamine, completely blocking the surge of stress hormones. Your heart rate drops, your immune system recovers, and the weekend finally feels long again. The Sunday Scaries are not a magical curse. They're just a predictable brain glitch you can hack. Fill your afternoons with fresh moments, anchor your nights, and stop working on unpaid time. That is how you defeat the Sunday clock once and for all. Which weekend hack are you testing first?